Am I in the wrong for telling my roommate that she should go to her bedroom while I have friends over? I have lived with my roommate Sarah for the past 8 months. Sarah and I were friends for a couple of years before we decided to move in together, and up until last night, we have had very few issues. Our house is a common hangout spot for our friends, and that's never been a problem. We just let each other know if we are having people over. A few days ago, a couple of friends and I made plans to have a board game night at my house. I let Sarah know, and she said that would be fine. When I got home from class yesterday, I saw that Sarah was studying at the kitchen table, right next to the living room, where we would be hanging out. I reminded her about the game night, and she acknowledged. About an hour later, my friends arrived. We put on some light music and began playing our game. As time passed, I noticed out of the corner of my eye that Sarah was looking annoyed, sighing and talking under her breath. I thought that she was frustrated with her schoolwork, and I didn't pay much attention to it. After a while, my friends went outside to smoke, leaving Sarah and I alone. Sarah then said to me, "Do you think you guys could keep things down? All this noise is really distracting while I'm trying to study." This was surprising to me, as I didn't think that we were being too loud at all. We were talking at a normal volume and playing our music softly. I told her, "I don't think we're being unreasonable. I gave you a heads up that we were going to have a game night, and you're choosing to study in the kitchen. If you want a quieter environment, you could just go to your room." Sarah said, "Why should I have to go to my room? I was here first. You guys should just play the game in your room." I said, "The common areas of a house are for hanging out with other people, and if you're studying in the common area, you may have to deal some noise. If you want peace and quiet, that's what your bedroom is for. I don't think it's fair for us to move our entire game into my room just because you want to do homework out here," Sarah said. "Since when do you make all the rules about where I can and can't be in the house?" I said, "I'm not telling you where you can and can't be. I'm just saying that if you want to hang out in the living area, there might be other people around." Sarah said, "Fine, have it your way then," picked up her laptop and stormed to her room. My friends came back in and we finished the game. I didn't see Sarah for the rest of the night. I thought things would have blown over by this morning, but that was not the case. When I went to the kitchen to make breakfast, Sarah was already there. She said, "Oh, sorry, am I allowed to be here? Since you make all the rules now." I said, "Sarah, that's not what I meant, and you know it." But she took her coffee and stormed off to her room. She hasn't talked to me since. I don't think I was being unreasonable last night, but Sarah seems to be really upset. So, am I in the wrong in this situation?